Tesla announced in 2019 that it would build a massive factory in Berlin for the European auto market. 2 years have passed and the factory is in its final phase of construction. The Berlin factory is expected to increase Tesla's global presence sales and vehicle production. The factory in Berlin, with its location in Brandenburg, could put Tesla at the top of the electric vehicle sales. The Giga Berlin factory is a masterpiece of a chess move from Tesla that will shock the entire European auto industry. Let me show you why, and let's dive right in. Welcome to Elon Musk Trending. In today's video, we are going to talk about shocking Tesla's European car industry. But before we jump in, if you can spare one more second, please hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so that you will never miss any updates. Tesla's Gigafactory in Berlin is a ridiculous move that would knock out its competition in Europe. Once Tesla's Berlin plant is fully operational, it will build 2 million cars per year. But one thing that everybody may have missed is that the factory in Berlin will not export any cars overseas. Tesla's main export hub is China, while Berlin will produce cars only for Europe. This will of course free up a lot of production for the Model Y to be sold in China or to be exported to nations like Australia, New Zealand, and Japan. Despite this, Berlin's car production will reach 2 million vehicles to only be sold in Europe. Not only would this put Tesla at the forefront of the European electric vehicle race, but it could also put Tesla ahead of everything. The electric vehicle sector would be crushed by Tesla. But with this, all vehicle sectors could be ruled by them. Being the biggest electric vehicle already, the Berlin factory alone will produce more electric vehicles than those that were sold in all of Europe in 2020. Let's take a look at just how much 2 million cars are compared to what the big vehicle companies are doing. Well, this one factory will be able to produce up to 20% more cars than Audi does globally. Audi produces and sells about 1.7 million cars globally per year. But Audi uses 19 factories in 12 different countries to do so, and Tesla will do this with a single factory. The important thing is not that this single factory would make Tesla bigger than Audi, it is that 1.6 million sales are Audi's total globally, and in Europe, the number is a whole lot lesser, with only a little over 800,000 cars. Both Audi and BMW sell about 2.3 million cars worldwide, but 900,000 only in Europe each year. This means Tesla would produce more cars in Berlin for Europe than the combined sales for Mercedes, BMW, and Audi in Europe. Toyota, one of the world's largest car manufacturers, produces 9 to 10 million cars per year, but in Europe they sell only about 800,000 cars, comparable to Audi, BMW, and Mercedes. By building the Berlin Gigafactory, Tesla will become the largest car manufacturer in Europe. Volkswagen is currently the leading car brand in Europe, selling 1.7 million vehicles in 2019. 1.7 million vehicles per year may seem impressive, but the Tesla factory would manufacture over 2 million cars every year, making them the largest electric vehicle manufacturer in Europe. While the process will be long and arduous, since ramping up production in a factory is more difficult than building the factory, so we would need to wait a while. We might see the ramp in production coming sooner than anyone can imagine right now, because the pioneers of the electric vehicle have learned a lot more about the construction of factories and vehicle design. Currently, Model Y production in China has a run rate of about 580,000 annually. It took the factory only a year and a half to reach this number, so Tesla Berlin may be able to get to an even higher run rate in Berlin. The company has 2 giga casting pieces instead of just one like they do in China, and have several casting machines as well and much more new technology. So, for the Model Y to become the best-selling car of any kind in Europe should not take long. The best-selling car in Europe is currently the Volkswagen Golf that sells about 285,000 units per year, and within the next 1.5 years, Tesla will produce over 500,000 Model Ys exclusively for the European market. This is incredible, and Tesla is building its battery at the Berlin factory that will be able to produce about 200 to 250 gigawatt hours per year. This number is equivalent to around 3.3 million Model 3 and Y. Will there be a demand for 2 million Model Ys in Europe? Well, you could say so. This is because even though the ramp-up of the Berlin factory will probably take some time, meaning Tesla will probably not get to the 2 million cars before 2025, but no one else has a plan to bring that many electric vehicles on the road by 2025. Volkswagen has a plan for about 1.5 million in 2025, and this number is for the global market. Tesla currently sells every car it makes, and we believe this will continue, especially in Europe, where the demand for electric vehicles is very high and only increases as more people switch to electric cars. Tesla is the only manufacturer who will have enough supply to meet demand even in 2025, so they will sell every single car they produce. In Europe, Tesla would also gain market share and might become bigger than Volkswagen ever was. With only this single factory in Berlin, Tesla could become the largest car brand Europe has ever seen. It is Tesla's aim to become more global after completing the Shanghai factory, and they have found a great way to do that through the Berlin factory. The next job for Tesla looks to be finding new ways to make the factory in Berlin more efficient and better than that in Shanghai. It is no surprise Volkswagen's top executives held a meeting to discuss the impact of Tesla's European factory on the European auto market. Volkswagen's CEO noted that the Model 3 is 3 times faster to produce than the Volkswagen ID.3, the company's top-selling vehicle for 2020. Now, with the factory in Berlin and its 2 Gigapress and the fastest to produce 4680 batteries, Tesla could produce the Model Y 10 times faster than the ID.3, and that car would have even better margins. Why Berlin? Tesla has stated that it intended to begin manufacturing in Europe by 2023, but it appears to have accelerated its plans due to increased competition in the electric vehicle (EV) sector. Global data estimates that the move would give the automaker direct access to the European EV market, which is expected to be the field's second largest sector after China. This is owing to the strict carbon dioxide emission rules in place on the continent. Sources estimate that European EV manufacturing will more than quadruple by 2034, from 0.8 million units to 1.7 million by then. The study estimates European production will be behind China, which is predicted to manufacture 1.2 million EVs in 2020, 3.9 million by 2023, and more than double to 8.2 million by 2034. The Berlin site serves 2 distinct aims, said Gene Munster, managing partner at Loop Ventures. It's a strategic move to attract German automotive talent to Tesla, and it's a message that Elon intends to outperform automakers in that region. Ramona Popp, Berlin's economic affairs minister, told public radio RBB that there had been discussions about adding 6,000 to 7,000 jobs in production alone, with hundreds or possibly thousands more in sectors like design, software, and research. According to Kevin Tynan, a Bloomberg Intelligence auto analyst, adding manufacturing in Germany and China will most likely help Musk raise Tesla's sales in both markets. The sustainability of demand will be more of a concern, he added, and it will be more difficult if local competition becomes an actual competition. Tesla's Giga Berlin project is unlikely to begin production before the end of the year, as anticipated. The major reason for this is yet another environmental stumbling block, this time a water pumping hearing that has been postponed for the 3rd time. The administrative court in Frankfurt Oder has yet to notify a new date for the hearing concerning the water source at the Tesla factory. Several environmental organizations filed a lawsuit against the state environmental agency after it authorized increased delivery rates for the adjacent Eggersdorf waterworks in 2020. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Thanks for watching.